So far this week, the S&P 500 has gained around 6%, the Nasdaq is up 5%, the Dow Jones is up 6%, and even Bitcoin has gone up over 6% today. While there hasn't been any singular reason for this week's relief rally, there have been some exciting developments happening in the financial markets. For starters, one of the world's largest fast food chains has begun experimenting with crypto payments, contributing to Bitcoin's bullish future outlook. And guys, after months of battling between the world's richest person, Elon Musk, and Twitter's legal team, a decision has also finally been made on the acquisition deal. All right, so in today's video, we'll be covering which fast food chain is now accepting Bitcoin and how this will impact the future of crypto. And ladies and gents, of course, there's always gonna be some additional major headlines happening in the market. Now, if you guys do appreciate these market updates, be sure to like this video down below, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and let's hop into today's video. All right, so first of all, the US financial markets, like I mentioned in the beginning, we have had a strong relief rally so far this week, with Bitcoin back up as well, seeing some pretty strong green days. Taking a look at CoinMarketCap, we are actually closing in on that $1 trillion mark for the global crypto market cap, sitting at about a 2% increase over the last day. And if we take a look at just any cryptocurrencies within the market, you're gonna be seeing a lot more green splattered all across the board. This is gonna start with Bitcoin at the time of filming this video, sitting at $20,000, up about 7% in the last week. We have Ethereum back over $1,300 once again. And if we go into some of the biggest winners for the last 24 hours, we're gonna be seeing a variety of other altcoins listed here too. Now, to dive a bit more deeper into Bitcoin's trading activity, at the time of filming this video on the 4-hour chart, Bitcoin is right now trading above all relevant EMAs, or that exponential moving average, which is going to be done by that 50, 100, and 200 EMA. The 200 EMA has been shown to be a strong resistance level for Bitcoin in the past few weeks, but it looks like Bitcoin has finally broken through the 200 EMA, and most importantly, it is now sustaining that critical price level. Now, if Bitcoin does turn that 200 EMA over into a support level where $20,000 does not breach underneath that level for Bitcoin, this would be a bullish reversal indicator. Now, the RSI is showing that we are overbought at these 4-hour chart levels, sitting at a 73 right now. So we could be seeing a price correction coming back soon. But overall, guys, this is definitely nothing to complain about within the market, especially with the way that we've been seeing things turn over the past few months, and now seeing a bit more recovery happening now. Zooming out just a little bit more on the weekly chart, Bitcoin right now is currently up about 6%, but still about $3,000 from reaching its critical price level at that 200 moving average. And the RSI is currently sitting at about 37, which is its highest since around the time of May, which is the last time Bitcoin's weekly RSI was over 40 back in April. Now, before we talk about some of the other just crypto headlines happening, there are some things that you should be on the lookout for this week. And to begin, on Friday, October 7th, we're gonna be having the September's job report and the unemployment rate, which is gonna give us some further insight on how the Feds and Jerome Powell are gonna act in the next FOMC meeting. And if our job reports right now continues to be strong, then Powell might not feel the need to increase those interest rates and possibly be slowing down those rate hikes. Now, with the jobs report coming later this week, we are already seeing signs of the labor market weakening, with the jobs opening in August totaling about 10.5 million jobs, or a 10% drop from the 11.17 million reported in July, and more than a million less than expected. So with the current state of the market, we are still expecting the federal government to push forward with a 4th consecutive 0.75% interest rate hike at its next meeting. Now, for anyone who's trying to get a mortgage, or you're in the market in order to get a car and you're trying to get a loan on that car, this is not good news. Or if you happen to be an individual who has credit card debt, a lot of these interest rates are going to continue to spike up. So please plan accordingly as much as you can over the next few months, because I don't see the interest rates slowing down, especially with the numbers that we're getting from a lot of these job reports. Now, that being said, the big headline that I wanted to cover today is going to be talking about that fast food chain restaurant, which is now going to be accepting Bitcoin and Tether, which is going to be McDonald's. So this is huge news, just because most of you guys should know how popular McDonald's is, not just within the United States, but all over the world. So McDonald's is kicking this off by starting it within a Swiss town in the city of Lugano in Switzerland. So back in March, Lugano, the city where all of this is happening, had signed a memorandum attempting to encourage encourage the adoption of crypto for shops and businesses all across the city. Now, in addition to allowing Lugano residents to pay their taxes using crypto, the project is now going to extend payments to parking tickets, public services, and even being able to pay your tuition off as a student using crypto. Although we still are within this bear market, Bitcoin in reality is now down over 70% from its previous all-time highs. It's clear that Bitcoin's utility and its use case is still increasing over time, with McDonald's, one of the largest fast food franchises, adding Bitcoin as a payment into some of their other chains. Now, Bitcoin adoption was never going to happen all of a sudden, just all at once. Bitcoin adoption takes it one step at a time with one city, and if it turns out to be successful, we could be seeing the adoption spreading amongst other states too. While things are not that exciting within the markets, like I'll be frank out here, it's not much is happening. It is very cool for us to see the revolution of crypto becoming more and more widespread. And even right now, guys, if you haven't noticed yet, I don't know how you wouldn't have been able to notice, I'm in a completely new setup right now. I'm actually in another country. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys are gonna know where that is. And even just being able to pay for my meals, I was so used to using Apple Pay back in the States. Now, Apple Pay is not used where I am at all, and then it's back to the credit cards. If everything was just simplified with one payment processor, using crypto, where you don't even need to have a cell phone connection in most cases, you just need a wallet address and approval of that security, it would work out pretty well. It'd be very convenient for anyone who's trying to use payments in different types of countries. Now, the next headline that you need to know about is the fact that Elon Musk right now is also trying to revive that deal between Twitter at original price days right before a trial is about to take place. So Elon Musk is right now offering to buy Twitter at its original price of $44 billion or $54.20 per share after spending months attempting to abandon this deal, according to a regulatory filing back on Tuesday. Now, at market close, we saw Twitter shares going up at about $52 per share, or up 22% in just one day, with Dogecoin also shooting up around 8%. Now, for those who may not have been following along on the Twitter acquisition, Elon Musk went ahead and proposed purchasing Twitter back in April, but then he retracted the offer only weeks later because of the claims that there were a ton of spam bots and a lot of just fake accounts, which compromised a large majority of Twitter's account followers. Now, with all of this news happening, we could be seeing a deal where Elon Musk now does purchase Twitter by Friday. You know, this really flipped many times. A lot of people didn't think he would actually be able to go through with it, and we've seen, the hopes go up, hopes go down. And the reason why this is important is just because Elon Musk is someone who is still very devoted within the crypto space. At one point, he even had an NFT collection of all of his Bored Apes. Everyone was so surprised by this, but he was buying up NFTs before anyone really knew about it. With Elon Musk having a huge part of this social media platform, I do think we could then see some crypto payments being set up, and we could also be seeing less censorship happening from some of these platforms where, they'll just ban people off the cuff just because of the way some of these businesses are organized for the year 2022. With Elon Musk in charge, I do think maybe things might get a bit better, and Twitter could be leading the forefront once again for the crypto market. All right, ladies and gents, last but not least, this is a huge headline because Kim Kardashian recently got hit with not just like a little slap on the wrist. This is like a boulder hit right in front of her. I don't know where I'm going with that. You know what? Basically, Kim Kardashian, she got hit with an SEC fine of $1.26 million. And right now, she's getting charged for promoting a crypto asset security, which turned out to be a pump and dump. And she did this without disclosing the fact that she was getting paid for it. So according to an SEC notice, Kim Kardashian failed to disclose a payment of $250,000 for publishing the Instagram post, which then provided instructions for potential investors to go ahead and buy Ethereum Max, which was another scam token. Everyone was always, during the bull market, like, Brian, what do you think of Ethereum Max, SafeMoon, like all these things? We've ignored all of them on our channel just because we've seen the countless amount of times where it pump and dumps just over and over again, and people end up losing their money. And usually the people who get their bag and win at the end of the day is like this small majority of people who are already rich. Now, what's really crazy to me is just the fact that for $250,000, you can get a full post like this. I thought they would be charging more just because some of these influencers like Floyd Mayweather and some of these NBA stars who got caught up in all of this too, they have been known to have a lot of money. And for $250K, which is a decent amount of bread, it's just still surprising that they would sell out to that number. Now, this is also just a good time to let you guys know. I mean, most of you guys already know this is why we were able to get the views that we did through the bull market, but we have never accepted payments from a crypto project despite the daily emails that I receive, even now through this bear market. Yo, Brian, we'll pay you this to promote this. We've always ignored it because this is what happens when influencers get a payment from a crypto project, they pump it, it usually dumps on you guys. Very easily through that bull market, we could have made millions just shilling low caps just like other YouTubers would. You know, guys, I do have my viewers' best interest at heart. We tend to ignore all of those almost all the time. There hasn't been a time where one of those has actually slipped through. On a real note, you know, seeing all the influencers now that are actually getting fined for this, I think the SEC is really trying to make a lesson and to show people and other influencers as well, like they're gonna be taking this seriously. Now, to avoid any of this ever happening to you guys, please make sure you research your investments before buying in, actively monitor, track those portfolios, and do not blindly follow anyone's investment advice. Another big key thing to look out for, like we've been getting this a lot, is in the comment section, you'll see like Amazon tokens, like Amazon is gonna come in, like create this crypto. They're not gonna do that. If you ever see like the AMZ 161 token or anything similar to that number and that name, please ignore it. A lot of these scammers, what they'll do is they'll flood these videos with those comments, and then they'll buy up bots in order to shoot likes up on it, and then they'll buy fake comments too, and then put more fake likes on that, where you get this thread like, oh, it's crazy. You read through it and you think it's legit because it's real people, and people oftentimes read the comment section of the YouTube videos for the unbiased opinion. Regardless of where you are, please make sure you're careful. Oftentimes, trading microcaps is just, it's super dangerous right now just because of how often cryptos are going to crash. So we're sticking here with our principle, something like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or some of the top altcoins, and just being able to dollar cost average in consistently. All right, so ladies and gents, that is gonna be the episode for today. If you guys found any value, be sure to like this video down below, share it with someone if you haven't done so already. We do a secret code word, and that code word today is going to be BAT. Comment down below BAT if you guys made it till the end. Currently, I am in Korea. I'm here on a business trip. I'm trying to find manufacturers. I'm trying to get different types of content, unlock my creativity while I'm here on this trip. I'm gonna be gone for a little bit, guys, but I'm still gonna be coming out with these episodes, just some updates for you guys. So be sure to subscribe if you still haven't done so already. Check out the links down below in the description. And if you guys wanna follow along with what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis, I'm posting some updates over on Instagram too. So if you guys wanna see any different types of content, you have any cool ideas, let me know down below in the comment section of that too. All right, thank you all so much again for watching though. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.